Good morning, everyone. Today we have gathered here to celebrate our momentous occasion in the history of our great nation's Independence Day. On this day, let us also take a moment to glance upon India's transformation into a digital powerhouse. We're going to take you on a journey through the dramatic changes in Indian education, in the field of agriculture and healthcare, particularly focusing on how technology and online resources have transformed India to digital India.
Absolutely. Let's start from education. Not too long ago, education in India was predominantly traditional. Classrooms were filled with chalkboards and textbooks, and the primary mode of learning was face-to-face instruction. पहले की तुलना में अब हमारे क्लासरूम्स में बहुत सारे नए तकनीकी उपकरण आ गए हैं। शुरुआत में शिक्षा में टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल बहुत ही सीमित था, लेकिन अब हम डिजिटल युग में कदम रख चुके हैं।
Early 2000s marked the beginning of a technological shift. The introduction of computers in schools was a major milestone. Schools started integrating basic computer education into their curriculum, helping students become familiar with digital tools. With the expansion of internet connectivity, e-learning platforms began to emerge. AI यानी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ने शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में क्रांति ला दी है। AI आधारित टूल्स अब विद्यार्थियों की प्रगति को ट्रैक करते हैं और उनकी जरूरतों के अनुसार व्यक्तिगत सुझाव देते हैं।
Many websites have become popular, providing students with access to a vast array of learning materials and interactive tutorials. 3D मॉडल्स का भी महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है। ये मॉडल्स विषयों को और भी समझने योग्य बनाते हैं, जैसे कि विज्ञान के प्रयोग, ऐतिहासिक स्थलों की वर्चुअल यात्रा और गणितीय आकृतियों की कल्पना।
And let's not forget about government initiatives. Programs like Swayam and Diksha were launched to offer free online courses and digital textbooks. Swayam, for example, provides courses from top Indian universities and institutions, making higher education more accessible.
And it's not just about accessing information anymore. Technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning are now being used to personalize learning experiences. Adaptive learning platforms can tailor lessons based on a student's strengths and weaknesses. We have also seen the rise of open educational resources, which are freely accessible materials that support teaching and learning. This democratization of knowledge is a game changer in making education more inclusive.
Not only education, digitalization in the field of health is revolutionizing how healthcare is delivered, making it more efficient and accessible. एक मुख्य क्षेत्र इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्वास्थ्य रिकॉर्ड है, जो रोगियों की जानकारी को डिजिटल रूप से संग्रहित करता है। इससे डॉक्टर आसानी से मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड तक पहुंच सकते हैं और साझा कर सकते हैं।
Have you heard about telemedicine? It is another important aspect. It enables patients to consult with doctors remotely, which is especially beneficial for those living in rural areas. Wearable devices like fitness trackers monitor your health continuously, providing real-time data on vital signs which can be crucial for managing chronic conditions.
मोबाइल हेल्थ ऐप्स भी एक बड़ी भूमिका निभा रहे हैं। उपयोगकर्ताओं को रिमाइंडर, ट्रैकिंग और स्वास्थ्य जानकारी तक आसान पहुंच के माध्यम से अपनी सेहत को प्रबंधित करने में मदद कर रहे हैं।
क्या तुम्हें पता है कि कृषि के क्षेत्र में भी डिजिटलाइजेशन हो रहा है? स्मार्ट फार्मिंग या एग्रीटेक कृषि के तरीके को बदल रहे हैं, जिससे खेती अधिक प्रभावी, उत्पादक और टिकाऊ हो रही है। जीपीएस और जीआईएस का उपयोग, वेरिएबल रेट टेक्नोलॉजी, आईओटी और सेंसर ऐसे प्रयोग हैं जो फसल स्वास्थ्य की निगरानी करने और खेती के संचालन को अधिक कुशल बनाने में मदद करती है। Digital platforms connect farmers direct with buyers, eliminating intermediaries and providing better prices for their produce. Governments and organizations offer digital services like weather forecasts, crop advisory, and market information through mobile apps and online platforms.
Digital tools helps in optimizing the use of water, fertilizers, and energy, reducing environmental impact and promoting sustainable farming practices. Embracing sustainable agriculture principles such as agroecology and agroforestry to promote long-term environmental and economic viability in farming operations. Carbon footprints plays a significant role in contributing to climate change and global warming. Technology enables farmers to monitor and reduce their carbon footprint, contributing to environmental conservation.
Now let's delve a little deeper into the impacts of e-commerce and e-governance on Digital India by listening to what Akshita and Devapriya have to say.
Hey Devapriya, have you noticed how much easier it has become to access government services online?
Yes, Akshita, e-governance initiatives have made such a big difference. I can now apply for passports, PAN cards, and even file taxes online.
So you're planning to go abroad, huh?
Nah, nothing like that really.
Talking about e-governance, with the Umang app, we can access over 1,200 government services in one place. It's so convenient.
And e-commerce has also seen a huge boost. I can shop from anywhere and get the products delivered to my doorstep. In fact, the small businesses have been boosted the most, with them being able to cater to an international audience with minimum capital investment.
Yes, Devapriya, removing the middleman has really helped them improve their income and revenue. Apart from making our local products globally famous and available, I think it is all thanks to digital payments, which has made online payments so seamless. It is so liberating to not have to carry cash cards, or as our phones have literally become banks now.
Absolutely. And with initiatives like BharatNet, internet access is reaching even rural areas. It's bridging the digital divide.
Yes, in fact, when I went to my grandparents' place for vacation, I was surprised to discover that not only was I able to get uninterrupted 4G internet, but even my grandparents seemed to be better at handling and working on a smartphone than me. When I was unable to upload a homework document on Google Drive, my grandpa looked up YouTube and voila, my issue was resolved after we watched a few tutorials.
Oh, since when did you start doing your homework, Sakshita?
Come on, some 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Anyways, even in my village, people are relying on the internet to improve their crop yield. So much information at their fingertips. Everyone has a smartphone now, and with affordable data plans, internet access is no longer a luxury.
I think in a few years we will have robots in the fields, just like how there were AI interfaces in the receptions of hospitals during COVID.
I hope there would be robots to do our homeworks too.
Oh, that will be too much. If that's the case, that robot would get your dream job instead of you.
That's true. With public Wi-Fi hotspots, even those without a smartphone can access the internet. It's really empowering.
But what is even more mind-blowing is that everyone is so aware about the risks and issues related with this digitalism. My grandma kept on reminding me to not click on unknown links or share my OTPs with anyone. This awareness is yet another gift of Digital India. People have become more aware and empowered, and I believe this is the true equality and independence our forefathers fought for.
Yes, Digital India is really transforming the way we live and work. Life has become easier and knowledge is freely accessible. The insurmountable divide between rural and urban India is slowly becoming a thing of the past. We are becoming more and more self-dependent due to this. Long back, during the Champaran struggle, Gandhiji said that self-reliance is the way to true independence. I am so happy that we are getting to live and experience the reality of a truly Atmanirbhar Bharat. भारतीय प्रधानमंत्री ने कोविड-19 महामारी के दौरान देश में आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान का प्रस्ताव रखा। आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान के अंतर्गत भारत इस वैश्वीकरण के युग में दुनिया के विकास के एक हिस्सा बनने का संकल्प रखता है। क्योंकि भारत वसुधैव कुटुंबकम में विश्वास रखता है और क्योंकि भारत विश्व के ही एक हिस्सा है। जब भारत प्रगति करता है, वह दुनिया की प्रगति में भी योगदान देता है।
इस संकल्प की पूर्तिकरण में अर्थव्यवस्था, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, टेक्नोलॉजी और मांग के क्षेत्रों में अग्रसर होने का संकल्प लिया गया है और भारतीय सरकार से हर तरह की सहायता भी दी जा रही है। आत्मनिर्भर भारत, जब हम बढ़ेंगे देश बढ़ेगा और जब देश बढ़ेगा ये दुनिया भी बढ़ेगी, प्रगति की ओर अग्रसर होगी।